So in today's video, we're going to talk about what is my personal brand. Personal branding is definitely a hot, kind of popular term right now being thrown out. And it can be a little bit hard to understand because it seems like, what is a personal brand? It can mean a lot of different things. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hey guys, this is Sarah Allen. Welcome to my channel. In this channel, we talk all about how to help entrepreneurs attract their ideal clients using YouTube. So if that information is useful to you, please consider hitting the subscribe button below as well as the notification bell so that you'll be notified of new videos coming every Friday. So the first thing I'll say about personal branding is that it's so much more than just your services. It's really about why you do what you do. Questions to think about and ask yourself. What's motivating you to do what you do? What's motivating you to become a financial advisor, to be a real estate agent, to be a counselor? Like, why? Like, really identifying what your why is incredibly important when you're thinking about your personal brand. The truth is that people listen to people that are competent. That's very important, to know your craft and to be competent and to be good at what you do. But people connect with the why. People are going to connect way more with your story than your experience necessarily. So it's really important to understand what motivates you. I just did a recent video about kind of why I've started this path of entrepreneurship, and a lot of it was because I became a mom and I really wanted to show up at a higher level for my family, and I felt like at the time my corporate career was just not allowing me to do that. And so me talking about that transition, me talking about being a mom, me talking about the moments in life that I'm able to be present for is so important as it relates to my personal brand. Another thing to consider is, who is your niche, right? Like, who is it that you serve? How can you bring in your motivation and your story with your niche? So for example, I'm an entrepreneur and my niche is I help other entrepreneurs market their businesses to bring in their ideal clients. I like to talk about my journey myself as an entrepreneur and how empowering it's been. And so because of how empowering it's been, I want to help other entrepreneurs do the same thing. That's kind of how I like to tie in my personal brand with my niche. Obviously, I'm a woman and I like to help other women, and that's something else that I talk about in my videos. So those are some ways to incorporate your motivation with the people that you're actually serving. It's important to think about your niche, your ideal customer, and what motivates them. Another thing that's important to think about with your personal branding is, what is your offer? What problem do you help solve for your ideal client? It's super, super important to be very clear about your offer because, again, that's going to be tied to your personal story. Something from my life is I'm building a business as an entrepreneur. Something that all entrepreneurs struggle with is getting clients, right? And so what my offer is I help entrepreneurs get clients utilizing YouTube. That is really my offer. And so when you're able to be clear about what your offer is and tie it in with your personal brand, that is the winning formula. Another thing to consider when you're building a personal brand is think about your platform. There's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, you can blog, you can have a podcast. There's so many different ways to get your personal brand and your story out there, but it's really important to pick one because ultimately every platform has their own secret sauce, and it's really hard to optimize all content for all platforms, especially as an entrepreneur. It's really important to pick one. I like to pick YouTube really because it's a search engine. So that means that this content is evergreen. I still do some stuff on Facebook and Instagram, but most of it isn't searchable. It disappears within 24 hours, whereas YouTube is working for you 24/7. As well as YouTube video content is really about long form content, meaning it's not like the 30-second clips, it's like the kind of the 10-minute educational videos. And YouTube really rewards people that watch your videos for a long time. So if I'm able to produce videos that people watch for a long time, YouTube will put my videos in front of more people. But the only reason that I know that is because I've spent the time and focused on YouTube as one platform. So it's really, really important for you to find your primary platform and focus in on it so you can figure out the different hacks that will help that platform put your content in front of more people. So hopefully all of these things have sparked some curiosity in your mind. My takeaway and recommendation is spend 30 minutes and write out some of the things that I talked about today, like really focusing in on why you're doing what you're doing. Who is your ideal customer? Like as entrepreneurs, we just want to immediately jump into doing and selling and calling and not do the foundational work of really setting up your brand. So I would encourage you to spend right now 30 minutes just writing all of this stuff out. I guarantee it, this is really going to help your business today. So now you understand the importance of building a personal brand. However, maybe you're wondering, where do I put the content? Which platform do I choose? In this video right here, I talk all about why I've picked YouTube to be my primary platform of choice when it comes to building my personal brand. So watch this video and I'll see you over there.